Sageforsaken here, and today we're looking at our last human weapon pack for the Alpha team for Final Faction. Now, the last pack is the Air Assault pack, and the Air Assault pack actually looks like it's made to connect to the mech. I didn't read that small print there, Mech Weapons pack, before I bought this, but I still probably would have bought it. It's only $1. You get some cool looking items, and if I hopefully eventually get the mech, I'll have these to use. If not, I'll probably use them in customizing. Now, you can see on this Fortnite figure, the leg thrusters do fit on the Fortnite figure. The peg works good. The only thing is I would shorten the peg a little bit if I were going to use this with action figures. But it looks like he has a jetpack on, which is cool. And of course, Captain America, the gun would peg into Captain America's back, or Scarlet's back up there. There's Scarlet. And then, of course, even the wing things would peg into the feet of the Fortnite figures. If these were symmetrical, I would say one of these would work good in the back of a figure. However, they're not symmetrical, so it looks kind of weird to have one longer wing than the other in the back of your figure, unless you had more than one of them. Now, this backpack's actually really cool looking and looks heavy duty. However, let me get this focused. Focus. Okay. However, the issue you run into is that when you're pegging this in, like, it won't peg into one of these figures because those figures don't have two holes in the back. It'll probably be great for the robot not to be able to twist and turn. However, with regards to using it with these figures, it's just not really possible. You could use it to make a civilian vehicle look more military or something of that nature, or use it as a greebly for some sort of scratch build project. I definitely have thought about adding it to like Walmart vehicles I get from the Goodwill that are like cheap, to make it more military instead of like civilian vehicles. Things like that. You just have to Dremel into the vehicle, and then you could peg it in there with some glue and it'd stay in there forever probably. Now, I did also think about putting it on the back of one of my figures. This guy would be great with a bigger backpack like this. The issue I run into is that if I Dremel too high, I'll hit the shoulder articulation. If I Dremel too low, I'll hit the waist articulation. So I'd have to be very careful about putting pegs in where this could go into the back of this. Also, if you put it too high, the issue you run into is that you could see the cavity from the front, so it wouldn't look as good. Now, if I were going to use this, I might take one of the mini shotguns I have for the core and cut it up and use that peg from that shotgun and glue it into the back of that backpack so that it would actually hold it in place. And I also might fill in the back a little bit and give it a paint job so that you couldn't see the cavity from the front. Anyway, I do have a couple of these, so when hopefully I'll get the robot and be able to, basically peg it into the robot for you guys. Be sure to donate to your local toy drives. It's that time of year, guys. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and pour on the plastic.